Hey everybody, Eric here, a field biologist with Wildlife Preservation Canada. Today I'm coming to you from our office, Ojibway Massasauga headquarters, and now that winter is officially over, we're gearing down our winter hibernation habitat study, and we're getting ready for our spring 2017 Mark-Recapture Surveys. So we're actually going out, we're trying to find the rattlesnakes as they come out of their hibernacula. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through our field bag and show you all the equipment that we bring with us on our surveys. Alright, so over here we have our handy dandy field bag complete with GPS units, hand sanitizer, and snake towel in case any of the snakes that we're processing want to poop or musk on us, which happens pretty often. Over here we have our protective equipment, so gloves because lots of plants down here in Windsor have thorns, our first aid kit, and some safety goggles because when you're in thick bush, twigs have a tendency to poke you in the eye. Some odds and ends over here, so flagging tape, digital camera, some spare sample vials, pencil case, battery case. Down here we have some of our paperwork, our field clipboard complete with some of our survey protocols, our shorthand field notes, how to count rattles, winds, stuff like that. We have our survey maps, we have our survey permits, so we need to have it with us at all times, and we have a binder full of outreach for the public, because outreach is very important. And then over here we have the equipment that we use to actually process the rattlesnakes. So we have our tailor's tape to measure the snakes, pizzola scales and snake bags to weigh the snakes. Over here we have our rattle paint tin. So whenever we find a new rattlesnake, we'll paint the first two segments of their rattles. And because we have so few, they all get their own unique color or color combination. And it lets us identify individuals quickly in the field. Over here we have our snake fungal disease kit. So we swab all of our snakes and we keep the samples in these little vials and we send them off at the end of the season to a lab. Over here we have tools that we use to handle the snakes. So my personal favorite, the snake tongs. They're disassembled right now, but basically you squeeze the handle, tongs come together and you can scoop up the snake. It's really good for when they're in long grass or bushes or anything like that. And then over here, once they're in the snake Tupperware, we try and get them into our snake tubes. So we try to coax them up one of these tubes, and when they're about halfway up, we grab them, and it allows us to safely handle the rattlesnakes without risk of them turning around and biting us. And then lastly, the last piece of gear I'll show you is our pit tag kit. So whenever we find a new snake, we implant them with a pit tag. It allows us to quickly identify them. It goes right underneath the skin with a fairly small needle, and then we crazy glue it up. You can see crazy glue right there. And this piece of equipment right here is our pit tag reader. So basically you hold the pit tags, which you can see right in there, about the size of a grain of rice. You press read, gives you a beep, and it gives you a number. So you can tell which snake you're dealing with. But this is the gear you need to be a rattlesnake researcher. I hope you guys learned something, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully in our next video we'll have an actual rattlesnake for you. Until then, see you later.